Why don't this guy play rock, paper, scissors with me? Think he will? I don't know. We can try. Why don't we try? Morning. Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ah. 1. All right. Good morning. Moto here, and welcome back to the channel. Beautiful Saturday morning here, which is good. I mean, it's a little chilly. And during my pre-ride inspection, I found something I'm going to have to work on a little bit later on the bike. It's got a tiny oil leak, and it looks like it's coming out of the oil cooler that's down at the front end of the frame on the later model Harley touring bikes. Can't tell if it's a small leak in the hose or if I've got a bad connection there, or if maybe that little oil radiator thingy is potentially got a leak in it. I don't know. I just know that I noticed a little patch of oil underneath the bike when I was checking it out before I left today. So, Saturday, I'm heading out to get gas because I'm going to go on a group ride this morning in about an hour and a half or so. I'm hooking up with Chris from Legacy Moto, his fiance Ellen, who's EKG7 on Instagram, and like John Moto from Moto Made Distilleries and the guys from Foundation Moto, we're all getting together and having brunch, and then we are rolling to this place in Charlotte called Camp North End, and it's actually a really cool spot. It's an old industrial area that's been repurposed for other things like events and what's the word I'm looking for? It's got a couple of shops there, or some shops there, a couple of little bars. I mean, it's just a really cool little place. I took Darla there a couple of weeks ago and did some photos of her for Instagram because it's got a good vibe. One of the bars that's there is actually one I'm going to go back to, probably with either David and Juan, or David or Juan. Don't know if we can all three get together and go there to just kind of review that bar, because it's a quirky little place that had a great bourbon selection. So we're heading out there today, and the reason we're going there is there's this annual classic car and motorcycle show called Congregation, and so we're going to go out there and support that. I know there's a couple other Instagram and YouTube personalities that are in the Charlotte area that are going to be there, because we've talked, we've communicated, and I'm looking forward to probably meeting them in person, which would be kind of cool. But I'm going to do an episode specific to that show where we're walking around looking at the bikes, looking at the cars and stuff, having people tell us about what they have, what they've done, that kind of thing, because I always think it's cool to listen to other people talk about their stuff, and that's one way to do it. So, to do it when there's a bunch of us congregating together. Therefore, the name Congregation. So, yeah, that's what's happening this morning. And I figured I'm not gonna wear the full when I go out there because it's gonna get a little warmer today, and I'd really rather be in the half. So I thought I would, do a quick little vlog while I'm on my way to get gas, and then, everything else I'm going to record will be under the other format. So, little kid over there waved at me. Love that. Kids always like bikes. I know. Hey, buddy. How are you? So maybe that'll come through on the video. Might not. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm rolling out to get gas. I'm interested to know, leave a comment. How many of you, when you're going on a ride, you know you're going on a group ride, get gas before you meet up with everybody? You know, depending on where you're going to meet. Like normally when I hook up Chris for us to ride, we meet at a gas station. So it just kind of, you know, naturally happens that I fill up before we take off. Today's different. We're meeting at a spot for breakfast here in Huntersville. And so I have to, you know, I have to get gas in a conscious way, meaning I've got to go take care of that myself before I go meet them. But that's just me. And, you know, and I'm not that, well, I should, you know, give you a little bit of background on me. I am that guy that, whether I'm in a car or a motorcycle, I do know what my vehicles get for mile per gallon. And I do always, almost religiously, reset my odometer or tripometer so that I can tell how many miles I've gone after I put gas in the car. Now, with my car, I'm not going to tell you what kind of car I have, but with my car, it's funny because I know that car. It has a 17-gallon tank, and I will ride 80, 100 miles, maybe more, or drive 80 to 100 miles past when the car is telling me that I need to refuel because I have 0 miles left till empty. And the reason I do that is not because I'm, you know, crazy. It's I know that my car lies to me. What I mean by that is I've driven it 100 miles past when it says you've got 0 miles to empty, and the most gas I've ever put in that engine is about 14.5 gallons, or in that tank. It's about 14.5 gallons. It's all I could squeeze in there. That means that at an average of 27 miles to the gallon, let's call it 25 for sake of argument, when I filled up after going 100 miles past where it said I'd be empty, I still had 75 miles left. That's a dumbass right there. I love it when, you know, people don't pay attention to the warning signs like, oh, this is an only turn lane. If you want to go straight, you need to get over. Everyone's fucking entitled these days. But in any case, yeah, so I have that issue with my car. And now, what I will say is I do not even attempt that on the bike. And one of the reasons that I don't attempt that on the bike is because I consistently almost fill this tank up when it gets down to low range. So it's a little more accurate. Why don't this guy play rock, paper, scissors with me? Think you will? I don't know. We can try. Why don't we try? Morning. Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, shoot. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Go. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Hey, I got one. The other one. 2 out of 3. It might take us 2 cycles. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. There we go. There's 2. Thank you. You too. See, he did it with me. You're going to be on my channel. You're going to be on my YouTube channel. Thanks for playing, though. So, yeah, that was fun. How many of you guys do stupid shit like that? I like just messing with people when I'm stopped somewhere. So rock, paper, scissors is a fun thing I like to do. I like to just talk to people about their stuff. You know, they're sitting there and they got a nice car. It's like, hey man, get a nice car. But yeah, I ought to do just an entire video that's nothing but I'm starting to dig the idea of doing a bloopers reel. I think that'd be funny. And we could include, you know, stuff like what just happened. Because that was crazy. I mean, to tie that many times with a random stranger, that's pretty nuts. But you know, anyway, back to what we were talking about. We're going to be going out to Camp North End for this bike show today, and car show. I got a feeling there's going to be way more cars there than there are motorcycles. Just giving you a heads up. I'm still gonna video out there because it's a cool place to do stuff. And David is riding up here this morning to meet us at brunch and to roll down there with us. Yesterday, his wife, or a couple days ago, his wife put something out on Facebook about this event, and I told her at that time, I'm like, yeah, I'm already going. I'm rolling down there with some dudes from Huntersville. So David texted me yesterday afternoon, and we connected up and decided he was gonna meet us and join up with us. So that's cool. Let's see, what else? Dragging a little bit this morning. I do security at a local biker bar on Friday nights to help them out, and that means my Friday nights are really, really late. So I think last night I got into bed right around 3:30, and then I had to be up this morning to shower, do this, go get gas, go back home, swap out the helmet, and you know. So it's been not a lot of sleep. So might have to. I usually don't caffeinate that much, but I might have to caffeinate this morning at breakfast just because of that. So, yeah, so that's going on today. Don't know where else we'll end up riding. Might end up, you know, after that, leaving and going and hitting a couple other spots and then riding back home. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. It's going to be like this all day long. Sunny, clear, kind of cool. I think the high today is the 70s, which is freaking amazing riding weather. Doesn't get much better, actually. And this is sort of how our weather's going to be in the Charlotte area until, well, sometimes it lasts like this all the way to and past Thanksgiving. Sometimes it lasts this way all the way into December. Sometimes we get colder a little sooner than that, but even cold around here is still like, you know, a high in the 40s, which, you know, I know some of my people up north, they would love that weather. They would love that weather. They'd be like, hell yeah, 40 degrees, I'll ride in that all day. So, you know, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this one here because we're at about 14 minutes. I don't even know if this is going to make it on YouTube because I kind of rambled the whole time. But in any case, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and if you like the video, like the video. All that stuff really kind of helps me. So, oh, by the way, channel's up to 55 subscribers. I'm pretty proud of that number, considering, you know, 3 months ago I was at 5. So, definitely not blowing up, but hell, I appreciate every single one of those. What's cool is there are certain people that were with me when they subscribed. So I know certain people what subscription number they are, which is kind of cool. It's humorous, actually, to me. So, yep, I am here at the gas station that I decided to ride to get gas. And, oh, shit, at that price. Well, you know, we are, you know, in any case, you guys ride safe.